What's good, Tribe? You know? You can't make this shit up, man. So, YouTube has been kind of funny about sharing other people's content. So, I'm not one of the people to share the content. But uh, a girl, River TV, RIVAH TV, I'm going to tag her in the description. River's doing a reactionary video to a young lady who says she hates her healthy relationship. The girl or the young lady says that her relationship was so healthy it made her uncomfortable. Gentlemen, imagine the kind of world we live in, where people tell you that you're a healthy relationship. That's the point. That's the point I want to drive home. Let's drive that home first. Healthy relationship, not abusive, not toxic, not where there's a constant unwavering of what's going on in the relationship. She said it was healthy. She said that, not this particular girl, one young lady I found on TikTok said that her man, when he went to his other relationship, the young lady he ended up marrying said that the guy for her was perfect. He ends up leaving the black girl, going to a white girl, and the white girl loves him. Now the black girl is pissed because how was it that he can leave her and go marry somebody else and be happy? Gentlemen, listen to me very carefully, man. If there's a woman who doesn't understand what a healthy relationship is, run. Run. If anyone has a problem with a healthy relationship, 98% of these women aren't built for, number one, 98% of these women aren't built to be mothers. Let's say that first and foremost. The vast majority of them are not built to be mothers, right? The majority of women are who like the toxic relationship because he's exciting, right? I did a video a while ago about a young lady who said that my healthy character traits make me a square, and then no one would ever want me, right? I've been married 20 years. This July, 2005 or 2025, my wife and I will be married 20 years. And so when I hear these kind of women talk, my mindset goes to, a guy could be an absolute great guy and still be treated like trash because he doesn't make you feel on edge. Imagine how broken you have to be as an individual to then say, I like a man to check me every now and again. I dated a young lady like that one time. She told me I wasn't black enough for her. Her name was Rebecca. Rebecca Romaine was her name. She told me I wasn't black enough for her. And I was dumbfounded by that. She was like, you too nice. I'm like, I'm not into arguing as a person. That's not my thing, man. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to spend my days trying to correct you and check you. Number one, you're not a child. All right. Number two, I got things I need to be doing. Right? I don't have time to stop what I'm doing to check you and correct you on like basic things, right? But when I hear this from women, my mindset goes to, how many men has she damaged or destroyed because of her emotional irregulation? I will always say this because it's true. Gentlemen, you are a woman's one emotional outburst from an accusation from destroying your life. Oh, he did so and so and so and so. Never ever happened. Right? How are you so broken that a man in a healthy relationship isn't good for you? Right? And I'm okay. And here's the thing. I'm okay with these women being sad. Like when I hear women say that, And then they start crying. I'll never find love. Where are all the good men at? What are you talking about? You had a good man. You had a good man. There's a young lady I dated before my wife, right? She had a couple of children, and I realized she wasn't it. I'm like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be here. And she hated the fact that I never, arguing isn't my thing. I am not the kind of guy that likes to argue. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like to argue. Any of the women I've ever dated in my past, no, I don't like to argue. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight with you. I don't like that kind of lifestyle, right? So when I when I look back at I look at the women now that I dated, right? Oh, I see you. You look good. You look happy, right? Because I am. I'm not sad. Number one, I would never be sad for y'all. Never. You had a good man, and your choice was to leave this good man to do whatever it is you want to do. Now you're mad because the good man either found the white girl to marry, which you're going to be pissed about. He either found a white girl to marry her, or the next woman he starts to date, they get married. Either way, he didn't marry you. Well, you didn't want a good man. You wanted a man that was toxic. You want a man who was borderline abusive, who would yell at you all day, argue with you all day, fight with you all day. I just want peace. No, what you want is you want a man to excite your dumb ass, and at the same time you get to have the boyfriend. Y'all want to have childlike responsibilities and adult male or adult men authority, right? Gentlemen, I am okay with watching women crash and burn. I am. I had a good man and I threw him away. And I hope that when he married Becky, your dumb ass get to watch him. And you get to watch him walk down the aisle with his now snow bunny, happy, while you sitting in the house with your 8 kids and 6 baby daddies. Okay, I'm back. Now that you're at home with your 6 kids and 5 baby daddies, now you wishing you had them. Oh man, you've been married 20 years? That's nice. I wish I could get a man to marry me. You had a good man. You had a good man. You didn't want me. Now you all on River TV, and she doing a reactionary video about your dumb ass saying I had a really healthy relationship and it was foreign to me. Gentlemen, think about that for a second. A healthy relationship is foreign to her. Any woman, number one, if you start to date a woman and she come from a long line of broken ass women, if you decide to still marry her, you a dumbass. Like nothing good will come from that. Let's say that. Nothing good will come from that. But if her mama, her grandma, her aunts, her grandma, her great grandma, if all these women are single with no man in sight, a bunch of babies, right? And you decide to date this, no, no, you're gonna be miserable. Because there's more single, angry, bitter ass women in her ear talking about he ain't good for real. Give him a week. You can't make this up, man. A healthy relationship is what you are just angry about. You're so broken that a man being good to you is foreign to you, that you hate it. I'm gonna say those words one more time. You are so broken that a man being good to you makes you feel like you're in pain. Imagine that. It's like having a pencil jabbed in your eye, and you walk around with this pencil jabbed in your eye, and finally you get it removed, and you don't understand that your vision should be like it is. So instead of your vision being like it should be, you take the pencil, you put it back in your own eye, and you're trying to figure out why ain't it working out for me? You know, I question the level of some people's intelligence. Gentlemen, 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 gentlemen. If she don't understand your piece, she don't need to understand your pockets. If she's not trying to understand what peace is, what quiet is, sit back and chill mode, those things are boring to her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You need to run and sit and run like forever. I can't imagine that, man. How broken do you have to be to say out loud with your adult voice that a man who loves you dearly, provides a safe space for you, who offers his resources, time and energy, gives you attention, and tries to put you in your feminine energy, a man who does all that for you, and as a result of it, you say that was foreign to you? I am so much okay. I went to TikTok the other day, and I may be wrong for this, but I saw women on TikTok, 30s, 40s, 50 years old, 60s even, crying because they wanted a real man. You had one. Most of y'all had one, you just threw him away. Most of y'all had a really good man, but yeah, whatever, you threw him away. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now you on TikTok, Instagram, other forms of social media, crying about where all the good men at. You had one. You had a good man. Now you playing the world's smallest violin because, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, we don't care. Why would you do that to yourself? You have a good man, and instead of just saying, you know what, I'm going to keep this man in my life. I'm going to love on this man. I'm going to get this man exactly what he's looking for. No, I'm going to throw him away. Because for some of y'all, being in the streets and being a 304 is far more better than actually trying to learn how to grow and develop the character traits that then go towards building a lasting, loving, caring, compassionate relationship. And then you 4 or 5 kids in trying to figure out how come ain't no man trying to wife you, or or claim you as his wife. Well, you don't like that. You don't want a man that's stable. You want a man that like you. Then you got to think about the decision making of these women. You want a man that has 7 baby mamas. You baby mama number 8, 7 baby mamas, 10 kids. Yours make number 11, and this is the man you choose. You know what I love about the internet, though? This will make the internet wonderful to me. Is because these idiots showcase exactly who they are, what they believe, what they think. They actually give you a blueprint to navigate around their dumbassery-ness. They tell you, I'm not worth loving. They tell you that I'm not worth being in a healthy relationship by the content they put out. Shout out to my girl River, right? But like the girl says, right? And then River says it best. How are you saying you want a good man, but you throwing away all the good men? Right? And the young lady in the video, she trying to explain, I had a really good man and I threw him away. And then she says that, I think this is the video. Then she says, that she contacted him later. You know what, man? I've never said this on this channel. Kevin Samuels was right, though. He was right. Like, y'all do that to yourself. Gentlemen, watch these ladies, man. If she tell you you're not something enough, but you're doing exactly what you should do as a man, just because her dumbass don't understand it, that don't mean that you lack in any area. That just means that she's not built for the kind of life that you want to offer her. And that's great. That's great. That's why I love that's why I love the internet. These people tell you exactly who they are, where they come from, what they believe in. Listen, there's an old saying for some of you young gentlemen who may not know this, right? There's an old saying that goes, when someone shows you who they are, always remember, never forget. When people say, hey, I'm an idiot. I hate healthy relationships. I hate healthy men. And I don't want to be loved like that. I want you to dot my I occasionally. I want you to bust my lip. I want to be all lumped up like Martin was when he fought Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Y'all remember that episode? Bro, you can't make this up. How was that even a real thing? I'm sorry, y'all. Look, gentlemen, when you hear this, run. That's it. I'm out, tribe. Peace.